And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And here is Victor Robles.
For Seattle, the right fielder, Victor Robles.
And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air out towards right center. Carpenter. Long run into the gap. Drops into the glove. One away. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One out, base is empty. And that one hops the wall. Around second is Rodriguez.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying into the bullpen and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 4-0. One down. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Just missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Still only one out here in the inning. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jorge Polanco now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Donovan Solano. Inside, and he hit him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Boog, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound today, Luis Castillo. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. And there's a foul ball. There's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Goes down looking. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Detroit, now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Robles hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. Olsen back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. 1-1. And there's a ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
And strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings over the top of that one. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. Green makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Detroit, Singy, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
Ball.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. On the ground. Throws to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Here's Gleyber Torres. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Into center. Rodriguez racing after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Cal Raleigh.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And it's
2
even
balls,
up.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side, Keith. They get the out on Arozarena. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tap foul at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. And he'll be safe at first. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Robles hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Matt Vierling digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rogers over at second. Vierling on at first with 2 down. Down the line. And that will drop foul.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's a base hit coming home. 1 run is in. Vierling around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. The batter now. Jorge Polanco.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Vierling under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now for Seattle, Donovan Solano. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And now the count is even. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Here's Keith for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball one there. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. In comes the run from third, and they're up by 3. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now Luke Raley had a foul ball. Robles on third with 2 out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. That one's in there. Strike 1. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
The left fielder, number 31. Riley.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high.
Polanco quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Now back, the designated hitter, Gleyber.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. A Rosarena after it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Fastball is outside. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back at Comerica Park, at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was Born in the Dominican Republic.
Tigers. Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and a good start to the inning. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. Runner on the move. They pitch out. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, left field. Green makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And another ball. And that's in for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
The count is full.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ibanez whips it to first, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Andy Ibanez. Castillo back to work. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ibanez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go.
That ball's foul. Out.
And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry, flied to right his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. back to the top of the Detroit order. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling, 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Yep. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Top 6, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. To the right side, Keith. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Swings through that one for strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Back here in Detroit, now the number 2 hitter, Colt Heath. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rosarena hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And a big swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Just missing there. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Robles, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Luke Raley up next. For the Mariners.
For the Tigers, number 4. Risky.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
That one drilled left field. Reaching down and makes the grab. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Tellez stands at second with 2 gone. And
ball
another
2.
ball. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at second. And that one hit to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Gleyber Torres.
What makes him special?
A new arm into the game, the righty, Gregory Santos.
Number 48, Gregory Santos.
Spits the plate, and it's 0-1. There's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not
No ball,
liked
2
either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point,
No, that's
he's going to have
down.
to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Now back.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate.
Torkelson.
Fastball for a strike. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a
I got
strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. That's in there. Strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's in there. 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Brisky back to work. That's a laser base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. And
That's
another
ball
ball. And that's
Ball
down
3.
and away.
Get ready for some action here. Good
3
RBI
balls,
guy at
no
the
strike.
plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike. This to third, Ibanez. Fires across
He's
the
out.
diamond. First out in the top of the 8th. J.P. Crawford, the next hit. 1 for 3.
Tigers, number 87, Tyler Fulton.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is
ball, 1
inside ball 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In there. He's safe.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Now the third baseman, Donovan Solano. Out to short, McKinstry. To first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 8th. Edgardo Henriquez on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Now
Zach
batting,
McKinstry
left
will
shortstop.
hit next.
McKinstry.
And he pops up the bunt. Raley snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Matt Vierling. Popped up, and that's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Puts a bunt down. The throw to first,
He's out.
and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Detroit. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they add a run. It's 7-2. Back to the top of the order. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Number 49. John Revia.
That's one of those
Yep,
lookout
I got him.
pitches. As soon as it
Perfect.
leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Uh-oh.
that ball got
Back-to-back
him.
batters
Right
hit
there.
by a pitch now. First and second, no outs. Rodriguez digs in now. Oh, that got him
Time
as
out.
well.
That ball hit
The
him.
third batter he's hit with a pitch. Bases loaded, nobody out. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1. Oh, he hit him.
Time out.
And that brings
That ball
home a
got him.
run.
Got
Perfect.
hit with some cheese and got him pretty square. You feel for those catchers because they take a beating behind the plate all game long. The last thing they need is to be hit by pitches while they're batting.